Several sources close to Biden say he's very close to announcing his decision. The vice president obviously is grieving deeply over the recent death of his son, Beau, and has said that he doesn't know if he's up for a presidential run. Back in August, New York Times columnist Maureen Dowd wrote that Beau Biden's dying wish was for his father to enter the race. Tonight, a spokesperson for Biden is denying a report by Politico that Mr. Biden leaked that emotional detail to Dowd to lay the groundwork for a race. Joining me now is CNN chief political analyst Gloria Borger and CNN political commentator Dan Pfeiffer, who was a senior advisor of President Obama. So, Gloria, you've been calling sources again tonight. How does this Politico article and the pushback from the vice president's office all factor into Joe Biden's timetable?
You know, everybody I talk to who considers himself an ally of Joe Biden says to me, look, there's a lot more pressure now for Joe Biden to make a decision sooner rather than later. I'm told there's going to be a family conversation this weekend, which could be conclusive. And even his friends are saying, look, he's lost control of his own story. You know, people don't vote for someone for president because they have sympathy for you. They vote for someone for president because they have a message and they believe you're going to be a strong leader, and they think he needs to get to that part of his message really quickly if he's going to get in.
Dan, I mean, regardless of who told Maureen Dowd what and for what reason, is there a risk for the vice president as being seen as indecisive? I mean, he's still obviously grieving, yet there are realities, particularly time and money.
I think that people are going to give him a very wide berth to make this decision. So I don't think that, you know, the public perception is the issue. Or what is an issue is that eventually, he's going to run out of time just because of the logistical nuts and bolts.
When does he have to get in or not?
I think he's probably within a few weeks of that. He's probably the only person left in America who could get in the race at this late stage and still have a shot. But every single day, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders have more people on the ground in Iowa, more people on the ground in New Hampshire, are building their organizations and raising money. And he's coming from a complete standing start because he has no current existing political organization to build off of. So he has a lot of work to do. So I think, you know, everyone wants to give him as much time as he needs to make the decision. He should, but the pressures of putting together an actual campaign are coming to bear here pretty quickly.